How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to more Brok the Investigator. There we go. Before we get started on this, because we actually have to be decently quick at this beginning section here, just as a reminder, if you've not seen the first chapter or the first run of this game, because this is the second go-around, all of that is on the archive below. And without spoiling too much, let's just say the game has multiple endings. So the first one I just played completely blind, with no guide or anything. This time I know how the story goes, so I'm using a guide just to make sure that I hit every single note that I need to in order to get the ending that I'm looking for. That said, if you have seen this before, in particular Chapter 2, I'll be going over it very quickly at the beginning of just how to take the test at the beginning. But yes, you are on a time limit for the first half of this chapter in two different scenes, so we do need to be quick about it. That being said, let's continue. Alright, so we're going to skip over that and go straight to the questions. Trybot, deliver a criticism by accident. What do? You do nothing. The pattern for this is 11, and then followed by 24. The third one is son-in-law. The third one is nothing. N-O-T-H-I-N-G. Number 5 is P-U for purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Any answer except no one, so we'll go with your friend. Number 7, the answer is 16, when you're a third state if your parents die. This is 30, 26 AR. Question 9 is youth gain, and question 10 is you think you got 25 out of 25. Send.
Too easy. Looks like the others haven't finished yet.
Very well. The results should appear in a few seconds.
Oh man, here comes the stress again.
Bingo.
Good job, guys.
So for those, we're not on a time limit now, so I can slow down a little bit. So for those that didn't see the first chapter, the TLDR is their final exam got pushed ahead of schedule, and this was the first part of it. The Trybot, which is in that top left window with all the scores, is the standard that they're being marked to. And so if a character does better or equal to the bot, then they'll pass that exam as a whole. This is only a piece of it, but those are all the correct answers.
Play submitted fast enough to get 2 bonus points. You will get the correct answers on your phone in the evening. That's all for now.
Oh, I actually still didn't do it fast enough. Wow.
The fair will take place right here.
If that's the case...
Deliberate, thank you.
Great job!
Let me go ahead and very quickly switch back, and we'll begin from the beginning real quick, because I actually did not go fast enough. We'll show that momentarily. Alright. Let me adjust the screen as necessary. Looks like we're good. If that's the case... Please note the progress of your current chapter section. Chapter 1 and the next ones will be set to the default choices. If that's the case, I'm going to just try to go faster. Ultimately, it's not going to matter too much, but I am going to go as quick as I possibly can.
Graff, where have you finished?
I'm all cramped up.
Please sit.
Alright, I didn't mean to hit that button, so let's just go to exit to main menu. Man, it really just likes resetting the size on this thing. Actually, that looks okay on my end. It's got a little bit of a black line. Not much, though. There we go. Alright, let's give this one more attempt. One, do nothing. 2, 11, 24. 3, son-in-law. 4, nothing. 5, PU. Any answer you want other than no one. 16, 30, 26. Youth gain. And 25 out of 25. There we go.
Too easy. Looks like the others have...
Alright, let's see if that was fast enough. If you do it fast enough, you also
well,
get
the
the bonus
results-
points in addition to Clay.
Good job.
Clay,
But we'll see.
submit-
Did I actually get it this time or no?
You will get the correct
No,
answer.
okay.
That's all for now.
Yeah, you can also get that and tie his score at 27, but 27 is technically
The fair will
fastest
take
you
place
can get.
right here. Deliberation will occur at 5 p.m.
Also, if you ever see the little thing at the bottom
Thank you.
change from controller to keyboard and mouse, it's probably me scrolling down on the guide. Just so you know.
Great job.
Thanks. You did well, too. I'm sure I answered everything correctly, but... I still couldn't beat Clay.
Don't worry about it. You'll get your diploma and become a drummer.
We'll pass together.
Of course we will.
I wonder what Brok would say about all this. Pretty sure he's having fun right now. Being a detective must be so cool.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun right now.
Hey, Ott! Wait for me!
And if you saw chapter 1, you know that
So
Brok
I gathered a few clues.
is currently in jail.
I had suspicions, of course, but a detective gotta trust his clients a bare minimum, you know?
Shut up! What a chatterbox you are. Sit.
Wait a minute. The interrogation room?
How perspicacious.
Aren't you supposed to interrogate Sin first?
In due time. Sit!
Okay. Man, those cuffs sure are tight. They aren't really necessary, you know.
Don't be a child. This is the procedure.
Yeah, procedures schmeegers. You haven't changed a bit, huh? After all these years.
This is irrelevant to the case.
So, what am I guilty of?
We'll determine that.
I don't feel comfortable with this robot watching us. Why is it here, anyway?
To perform technical requirements such as recording and testing the equipment. Just ignore it.
Starting.
What's this contraption for?
The procedure?
Enough with your procedure, drivel. I have the right to know what this is.
Fine. That's a lie detector.
What? I thought these weren't reliable enough to...
The engineers have made remarkable improvements.
False positives are now reduced to 0.02%, which was deemed an acceptable rate. As such, this equipment has been recently approved by our government.
A very precious asset.
Calibration in process. Subject needs to stay still.
A word of advice, you'd better not lie.
Or what? That thing's gonna electroshock me? No way! Is this even legal?
Calibration over.
Perfectly legal. I could show you the description of the law, but I'm not even sure you can read.
I've been to school. For a few years.
Shall we start? Listen carefully. I will ask you 10 questions. For each one, you've got exactly 10 seconds to reply.
It is highly recommended to give the first answer that comes to mind.
Our only aim is solving this case. If the device detects a lie...
Let me guess. Electroshock?
Uh-huh.
Glad I don't have hair then. It would be such a mess.
Starting timer.
All right. First question. What is your name?
You know my name, Inspector.
I'm not Inspector anymore. From now on, call me Commissioner Wes.
Oh, okay. Commissioner.
This question is meant to provide cross-checking for fine-tuning end results.
I still didn't hear your name.
Oh, yeah. It's Brok.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Last name?
It's just Brok.
Subject now registered as just Brok.
No, I meant... forget it.
Next question. What's your job?
It's obvious. Private detective.
Uh-huh. If I remember correctly, you used to be a boxer.
I ended my boxing career right after the fighting pits were closed.
They got replaced by virtual arenas. Give it a try. You could make a lot of money.
Oh, well, I wouldn't dare to participate. They're illegal.
Uh-huh. No.
The subject seems nervous. Sweat has increased by 50%. Should we add a new question to the queue?
That won't be necessary. Next question. Why did you become a detective?
And handyman.
Whatever.
I'm doing it for Graff.
Oh. Graff. Oh. I assume this is your son.
No. He's Leah's. In her testament, she asked me to. Hey, I thought you'd remember. After all, you were in charge of the case 5 years ago.
My memory isn't a database, you know.
The chief means he's getting old and can't be as efficient as he used to.
I guess. Lately, I've been losing my memory, too. Whatever. I needed to make a living for both of us. The police ain't helping us, so I figured a lot of slummers could use my assistance.
Uh-huh. Next question. What relationship do you have with Sim?
Was my client.
Uh-huh.
He was looking for something he lost.
The gun? No need to explain.
The conversation between the subject and the suspect has been fully recorded as evidence number 2563.
So, you know everything. What's the point of this whole interrogation?
I'm the one asking the questions here. Focus. Tell us how you met.
He tried to call me, endlessly. I believe he found me on the tri-web. I've seen his searches.
Uh-huh. Next question. What have you been doing this morning?
My investigation.
Be more precise.
I went to Sin's home, then to the sewers. Oh, and before that I crossed the border to check the alley and the pharmacy for clues.
Uh-huh. You crossed the border.
You know, I used to be a drummer, so...
You still have access. This isn't acceptable. It should have been revoked long ago.
Should the main database be checked for this record?
Yes, please.
Record found. Revocation request. There is no availability right now. A ticket has been reserved. The process will be performed as soon as possible. Estimate 58 hours and 35 minutes from now.
What a slow process. Well, never mind. long as it's done.
Good. That leaves me some time.
You mentioned the sewers.
Yeah. The gun left tracks that led me there.
Tell me about the squealers.
Their leader and a few of his minions wouldn't let me pass, so... Hey, but how do you know I met them?
A wild guess. They've been causing a lot of trouble lately. You just confirmed our suspicions.
Yeah, you need to do something about them. They're acting like it's their territory and everything.
In due time. Next question. How do you think we should handle Sin?
It's obvious. Free him immediately. Give him a second chance. He deserves it.
Deserves. So, you believe in redemption. You think a criminal can redeem himself and never repeat any wrongdoings again.
You're talking about Sin as if he murdered someone. It was just a failed robbery.
And poisoning a police officer, nothing important then.
I wouldn't say not important, but nobody's dead. Besides, he won't do it again. I'm 100% sure of it.
Uh-huh. Agent X598, please give your input on this.
There's a 95% probability of criminals committing a new crime within 10 years. This is a well-known statistic. Therefore, we suggest the subject must be having some kind of brain malfunction for contradicting this.
Oh, so I'm crazy, huh? For what? Believing no one's perfect? Do all citizens have to believe all the crap you say? Tell me, what's the source of this blasted figure? Even if it were true, there's still a 5% chance to never get in any trouble. And 10 years is a very long time.
Calm down and focus. We're not here to judge you.
Yeah, right.
Let's move on. Next question. Have you ever murdered someone? Please reply.
Yeah, of course I've murdered someone. What the? That's impossible. I'd never. I couldn't kill someone in cold blood. There's something wrong with your contraption. You gotta believe me.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're considering bots.
You've killed bots?
They can't be killed. They're machines.
Uh-huh. Let's be more specific. Have you killed Leah?
What?
Answer the question!
No, of course not.
Say it aloud.
I did not kill Leah.
The data is confirmed with a 99.998% probability.
See? Your stupid machine agrees with me.
Uh-huh.
What does this have to do with Sin?
You can complain later. This interrogation isn't over. Last question. Who did you really kill?
I can't remember. See? No electroshock. I told you. Must be something wrong with your machine.
Uh-huh. Possibly.
We agree with the subject. The data of this interrogation is of contradictory nature.
Very well. This interrogation is over.
Stopping timer.
Not too soon. Wait! What's up with those last questions? They're totally irrelevant to Sin's case.
We do not disclose our work methods.
Oh. I see what you're up to. You're still blaming me for her death.
That case has been closed years ago. It was an accident.
Then why? Why are you bringing this up?
We didn't have this powerful hardware at our disposal back then. I just needed to confirm some details.
Well, satisfied?
Uh-huh.
What I believe is...
Not important. You'll have time to think about it in custody.
Custody? But I thought you understood I had nothing to do with Sin's incident.
Maybe not, but you sure have your share of problems. Anyway, the investigation AI needs time to examine your answers.
Investigation? AI? You mean an artificial intelligence is gonna solve the case by itself?
Uh-huh. Most of it.
This is outrageous! I'm... outraged.
Do not worry. You're not a suspect for these events. There's not much to solve anyway. This case is crystal clear.
Is it? Sin could have been framed.
Very unlikely. Let our algorithms do their work. We will release you as soon as possible.
The sooner the better.
Agent X598, please start the analysis. And tell Agent Ray to come in.
Yes, Commissioner.
Come over on this side. That's a blind spot.
Huh?
Listen, I hate this as much as you do. Those AI reliability algorithms, figures and everything, a bunch of crap. No robot should be making decisions in our place.
You don't say.
But the law is the law. I'm the commissioner here. I need to follow orders.
From who?
You ask me, Chief?
Yes. Please take this man to a cell.
Okay. Hey, you're a cat?
Don't be foolish. Surely even you can see he's a reptilian.
Yeah, but I hate cats. I'm allergic to cat fur. Yuck.
Enough. Screw up one more time and you're fired.
Okay. You've changed, Chief. Never threatened me before. Go ahead. First cell. Take a shower.
What? In front of you?
This is a dry wash. No need to take off your clothes.
Oh,
Germs elimination in progress. Process over.
that was fast. Oh, how did I get into such a mess? Graff would be ashamed of me. Oh, the fair! I forgot! He's gonna kill me if I'm not there on time. 4 p.m. I can still make it. Gotta be there, no matter what. Let's find a way out of this rat hole.
Brok may be stuck here for a while. What is Graff doing currently? Let's find out. Switch between Brok and Graff at any time by pressing that button. Alright, since we are Brok, I'm going to switch to him. Alright. I'm going to be moving pretty quickly here because it actually does determine whether or not...
Can't see any...
There we go.
Oh, I had it on my clothes. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm going to be intentionally skipping stuff because
Hey, you
I'm
okay?
trying to get out as fast as I
Yeah,
can because it does determine
I'm sure
whether you
everything-
do
I'm gonna
or
get us
don't
outta
make
here.
it.
I'm tired.
So, as a result, I'm going to be flying through all this stuff.
Look, you think your life... Who's...
Just be
Okay.
getting as much information as I can. Alright.
Stay here. As if I had a...
Device, please update. Do you wish to
Go ahead.
update it? The update failed. Restarting now.
So you need to pick up the cat fur for something later, get some information from Sin. Download the book, and then it'll have the error, so you will use it again.
Corrupt.
That'll give you the answer for the pattern.
Corrupt.
If you flip to page 5, you can get an ad.
No visitors detected.
Yep, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Alright, so you want southwest.
Debug mode.
That voice.
Yeah. So southwest, northeast, southeast, and northwest in that order. Press the third button on the wall. Then talk to Sin.
Can we...
Have him
You
press
said
the
you
button.
felt- I am. Then, can you press... Why? Just whatever.
And you want button 3.
What?
Let's see. So now you want to
Hey, let's...
have access to that sink.
What do you... Look, a trap door. This is our... Uh-huh.
So you break that. talk to Sin.
Can you
Ask him to press button
Fourth
4.
one. Tell
And
him
say
there's
repair
a
the
problem.
sink.
You can't. I'm not.
He will come in and mess with it, of course. While he's over,
Here you
put
go.
cat hair on his hat, because remember he's allergic
Cat
to it.
fur,
Now we just give it a second.
Yeah.
What? No
He'll
time.
pass out.
The barrier. Oh, at least the guard.
Yep, the guard is out, so we will switch back to button 1. Now we're in debug mode, so we have control of this. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah.
You intentionally move this into the lasers so that it breaks the cameras.
Bye-bye.
That'll make an ad appear if you hit all those buttons.
I'm free.
So Brok is free. You can grab the ad. You can freeze Sin. Search RJ, and you can get some stuff.
I can't.
Search him again and get an ad.
I'll get back.
Search the boxes to get your stuff back. Current room 3 out of 3. You can talk to Sin if you want, but he will say that he does not
Go
want to
ahead.
leave.
No. Huh? It's.
So at this point, we just need to head out. Let's see. Yeah, we do have to get into a fight here in order to get all the ads. Okay.
Nice.
Ad right there.
Oh.
Ad right there. And ad right there.
Hey.
Round 2. Yeah. If you didn't get in that fight in the interrogation room, you can use the remote control to
Game is up.
You can't.
Oh, you actually do have to do this quietly. Interesting.
You're stronger, and fortunately for us, I've been asked to keep
Hmm.
you alive.
Question is, do I want to go back at this point? I think the answer is yes, I do want to go back. So, very quickly, I will reload the game. If you want to get the ads, you do have to get into a fight, but if you do that, then you will not be able to make it to the fair on time, and I'd rather make it to the fair on time in this case. Ultimately, I don't think it matters, but for this, we're going to go ahead and have it work as it should. So, I will be right back. Alright, let's try this once more with feeling. So the only thing bad about this guide as of right now is, like, it kind of doesn't tell you... It tells you what you need to know, but it's usually after the fact, so it's like, oh, by the way, if you were planning on doing this, then... Yeah, we're actually still not going to be able to get out of here. Alright, if that's the case... Let's quickly go through all that again, I suppose. No, I don't want to overwrite. I want to load a save. In fact, I'm going to load that again so I get a little bit of extra time here. Yep, load that save. Alright. Alright.
The fare.
Yeah, still not fast enough. Okay. Good to know, I suppose. This is the nice thing about starting from the beginning, is at least we can speed up all this.
All right.
You know, it's all hand. I'm doing.
What relationship?
He's.
These first 5 questions up to investigating, you do have to... Well, you don't have to, but you should pick any of the answers. For the last 9, you can pick whatever you like. It's recommended you go with free on freeing Sin because it gives you more rapport with him.
Have you ever... Please...
No. What? There's something.
You've killed... Have you killed... What? Answer the question!
Yeah, that's obviously no. And I don't know.
You ask... Go ahead. Take a shot.
Germs
All right.
across.
Some. Oh, I had it on. Who knows?
Oops, that's not the button I wanted.
No visitors detected.
Second button.
A timer?
Device.
Go on.
Go to the book again.
Corrupt.
Hey.
There's the ad. So bottom left, top right, bottom right.
Debug mode.
That voice.
Talk to Sin.
Listen, I'm not.
Recommended cheer him up.
Ooh. Okay. You got. You said you.
Press button 3 to get to the sink.
Hey.
Mess with the sink.
Can you?
Have him press button 4 to repair the sink.
RJ dropped his hat on top. Here you go.
Now we wait. Okay, he's out. First button.
Yeah.
Break that. We'll go ahead and hit all the buttons here. Break the second camera. Open the door.
Hey.
ad. Touch the panel, search RJ twice.
I can't. I'm done with that.
Alright.
Not without getting my.
Yep, that's
I'll
true
get-
stuff. So yeah, if you do not want to fight and want to be able to get to Graff on time, you need to not get in a fight there. You can pick up that ad, though.
3 bots. Cameras on the one bot is.
Yeah, they're not going to let me leave. Alright. Or they're not going to let me go back and get that one. If you want to stop them, what you can do is use the remote control.
Nice.
And then leave. And that's all for Brok's section for the time being. So let's move back to Graff.
Mine's all set up too. Say, Graff, I'm intrigued. What does your invention do?
Well, this, my friend, is gonna solve our water shortage problems. Partly.
Wow. Don't tell me this is a moisture recycler?
Almost.
Then, let's say, does this turn rainwater into drinking water?
Nope, but you're getting hotter, Rot.
So, are you gonna tell me?
You first.
Okay. It's also a solution to our everyday problems. Just less crucial.
Is that a sock?
Yup. This is a socks auto pairing machine. Put all your favorite socks inside, and it automatically matches them according to size and color.
Is that really useful?
Well, my parents forced me to do their laundry. So tiring.
Wait a sec. That doesn't fit the theme, does it?
The theme?
Yeah, converting.
What? There was a theme.
Afraid so.
Oh no! That means I'll lose half the points. At least. How am I going to...
Hey, Porky and Kitty, what's this crap next to you? No way! Don't tell me. These are your creations?
Back off, Clay. Now's not the time.
Oh, they're really yours. Well, no surprise there. Garbage boys can only make garbage.
What did you call us?
Still, I'm curious. You gotta know your competition, right? What's that piece of rubbish, Kitty? Tell me.
No.
Come on. I'll know sooner or later.
Then wait.
Ah!
Spit it out, or I break his neck.
Hey, are you crazy? Stop it! You're hurting him!
I'll stop if you tell me what this piece of crap of yours is.
Doesn't really matter what you do, but I'm gonna side with Ott, obviously.
You win. This machine transforms urine into drinking water.
Huh? Oof! Are you serious? Urine into water? This is ridiculous.
It works!
I mean,
You'll
there's
see.
a limited amount of water in the world, so yeah, pretty much every water, no matter how clean, has probably gone through somebody's digestive system at some
You
point.
expect someone to try your machine? There's your piss in it.
Idiot.
Yeah, I'm sure he's never had to drink polluted water.
Okay. I'm convinced. Let me try it.
What? No!
Oh, don't be like that. I'll just press that button. Here.
What did you do?
Ooh, too bad. It's broken.
I'm going to...
Graff, don't!
Yeah, it would be fun to punch him, but it's better to let it
No,
go.
I won't play your game.
What?
You won't do anything. If you harm Ott, we'll ask your mom for a DNA search on his clothes. You'll get banned.
Man, you always ruin all the fun. That was just a little joke. Oh well, I'll be on my way. Just one last thing. Don't even bother fixing it.
What?
Who knows? The same accident might happen again.
If you dare, I'll crush yours.
Stubot, activate.
Hello, sir.
Please watch over my invention.
I will.
Hey, you can't use Stubot like that.
Of course I can. He's material for the center, and the center belongs to my family. Isn't that right, Stubot?
Okay.
Ta-ta for now. The sun is shining. I'll get some due rest.
What's his problem? He's the director's favorite, and he always gets the best marks. He doesn't have to act like that.
You don't say. Look what he created.
Oh, so sleek.
We're in trouble. Your invention doesn't fit the theme. Mine is broken, and I'm starting to have second thoughts about my choice. There's no way we're gonna win this.
Don't listen to him. It's an amazing idea. It's too late for me, but we can fix your machine.
Possibly, but you heard his threats. Besides, I wouldn't feel right if you helped me pass while you fail.
Oh, don't worry. I'll catch up with the next trial.
There's another way. Remember, we're evaluated according to Stubot. What if we, let's say, use their machines?
You mean messing them up? Like he did? I'm not sure I agree with this.
Yeah, we'll probably ultimately play fairly on this one. You can go either way, but I'm going to play fairly, making sure that there's no issue here. Yeah, it looks like you should be good either way, but I'll do play fairly.
You're right. We're not like him. I'll just fix my invention and hope for the best. But I can't afford letting him break it again.
You could watch over it.
No, there's got to be something better. Some kind of protection. Giving a shock if he touches it.
I've got something for you.
What's that?
A force field. It defines a perimeter. By connecting the right stuff, you should be able to get the result you want. I had to use several for my machine, but I had a spare just in case.
You're sure?
Yeah, take it.
Force field
you should
base.
hook up a detector and an operator on the NUB ports.
That's perfect. You're a genius, Ott.
Nah, geniuses don't forget the instructions.
Oh, yes, they do all the time.
I'll be around if you need me.
Okay, thanks a bunch. Well, to be honest, this solution is a bit convoluted. But this trial is crucial. Anyway, let's get started.
Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and grab the ads. There's one right here.
A collectible ad.
The second one is kind of hard to see, but it's right there.
Awesome, I found another one.
And the last one, if I can get back in there, you might have to move him out of the way, but it's next to Stubot's
One more to
desk.
the collection.
Right there. Alright. First things first.
I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. I can't leave.
You can't? You should be able to.
Hey, Ott. So,
Let's quickly run through all the options here.
Thanks again for the force field. How do I use it
I
again?
think this is the only one you need.
Hey, I thought you were the most clever out of us.
Well,
Just kidding. Connect NUB peripherals on the base. I think you'll need two.
a detector and an operator.
Yeah.
In particular, I need something to detect wrong intentions. Got a clue?
Some fingerprint reader, maybe?
Yeah. As for the operator, anything that can provoke a shock.
Is it really necessary?
Definitely. I don't trust Clay at all. People always give him a funny look due to being a mixed breed. I couldn't care less. He's the only person I can be confident with. Gotta go.
No worries. I'll stay here to watch over our inventions.
Thanks. Do I have a reason?
That was weird. I didn't click on that, but okay. Let's see if I can get out now. There we go.
Where should I go? I know. I'll pay a visit to that crazy inventor. Maybe she can help.
Bingo.
Ugh, what a smell. Good thing I'm used to searching through trash. Anyone could get poisoned. Hello? Miss Shea? Maybe I should get closer. Whoa! What was that?
Crap! Oh, that bloody junk is busted again.
Hey, watch your tongue.
Oh no! Oh, the voices are back. Oh, I shouldn't have quit my treatment.
Hey, I'm right here.
Ah! You're right. I prefer that. Now, where was I?
Wait, won't you help me?
Oh, you need help? Why didn't you tell me?
Never mind.
You're Brok's stepson, right? Graff? It's been a long time.
Yeah, I'm surprised you remember me. Been busy with studies, and that's why I'm here.
Who needs studies? Practice is the best way to learn.
And get injured, apparently. Anyway, can I ask you something?
Well, my mind reader isn't quite ready yet, so I guess it's fine if we resort to talking.
A mind reader? For real?
Just a prototype. I had to stop working on it. I couldn't bear hearing my own thoughts. Like echo on a phone, you know?
Anyway. By any chance, I need some kind of device to detect wrong intents. Maybe a fingerprint reader. I know it's very specific, but...
Wrong intents. Weird. I've got a feeling I built a device like this, but I can't put my finger on it. Look around, maybe?
Will do. I've set up a force field. What could prevent someone from accessing what's placed inside it?
A short circuit.
Wouldn't that be dangerous?
Not really. The force field would diffuse the shock all around, so it's safe. Unless you have a congenital heart malformation, in which case, you'd die sooner or later anyway.
Very reassuring.
Just keep your eyes open for any sparks. The slums are filled with broken devices.
Right. Brok and I visited her once for getting help with my homework. That's how we met. Usually I prefer doing everything myself, but this was too important. Just like now. To be honest, I wish she was one of my teachers. I better go.
Wait, if you see Brok on the way, give him that.
Earbuds.
Earbuds?
I've reversed a pair of hearing aids to block out all outside sounds.
You can do that? Amazing!
My sensors have detected Brok as sleep deprived. I forgot to give it to him earlier.
Huh? He was there?
Yeah, this morning.
I'm sorry to ask, but he's out all day and night but never tells me anything. What business does he have with you exactly?
Well, let's say he's doing errands for me. Among other things.
Other things?
I'm sorry. He made me promise not to tell you anything.
Obviously. He doesn't trust me.
He's got his reasons.
Yeah, right. Excuses. Always more excuses.
Listen, I'll discuss it with him next time, okay?
That'd be great. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, back to work.
Alright, the other thing we need is... Let's see if I can find it here.
Can I have the screwdriver?
What's the magical word?
I don't know. My parents didn't live long enough to teach me.
Don't say things like that. That's a valid point. Okay, you can have it.
Awesome!
Your enthusiasm for a simple screwdriver is wonderful. I wish I had a childhood.
What do you mean?
A normal childhood, anyway.
I'm afraid time goes only one way.
Who knows?
Or does it? If you are playing fairly and not doing the sabotaging, then you can grab from this.
I guess something dangerous is in there?
What are you talking about? There's no danger inside my garage.
Not so sure about that. And why the symbol then?
Oh, that's the anti-intruder detection system. It's outside, not inside.
Obviously. That makes a huge difference. Wait, how does this work?
If a visitor presses the door button with the wrong intent, it unleashes a counter reply to make sure they can't enter.
It's perfect! Can I borrow it?
Well, it's very valuable. I spent a lot of time.
Oh, please! My whole future depends on it!
All right. Brok asked me to deactivate it anyway, so go ahead. But leave the saw.
That saw was the counter reply? I'll have to replace it with something softer. By the way, several people are gonna use my machine. I should only target one person. I can't take the risk to hurt anyone from the examination board.
Easy. Put that person's fingerprint on it.
That won't be so simple.
If you are not playing fairly, you can go outside and head into the water. And then when you go back to the Consciousness Center, you can go inspect Clay's machine and sabotage it.
Graff, did I allow you to wander around all my garage?
Well, no, but you're gonna do it?
I'm sorry. This part is private.
Okay.
Just as a side note, I wanted to show that off, because later you'll be able to use the, or actually, you can't use that one. The one you can use is back at your house. At this point, we need to head to 56X. Do I need to go? Yeah, I do need to go back to home at some point, so we'll do 56X first.
Great. What am I doing here? Got lost in my thoughts again. I shouldn't wander too far.
We'll head all the way to the right.
What?
Huh?
Selling without license is forbidden.
Oh no! The police! I surrender! I surrender! Please, don't hurt me.
Explain yourself.
It's true. I'm just selling goods to make a living.
Explain yourself.
Well, I had no idea I needed a license.
Explain yourself.
Huh? I've already told you. Oh boy, oh boy.
Explain yourself.
Something's wrong. This drone must be bugged. It's gonna shoot at any moment. What should I do?
You should get it. So we can get it from over here. There we go. Nice.
Denante! You've saved me! You were amazing!
I guess.
Yes, you were! Now we know what brought you here.
Right. Anyway, bye.
Wait, don't go. You deserve a reward.
I'm good.
Nonsense. You're obviously looking for something. You know what? Take a good look at my stand. I'll give you anything you want.
Alright. We will grab...
Hello.
Well, you have to do this first part, I guess. The statuette here.
Yes. This is the Untail. Do you want a statue?
No.
Be honest. I see it in your eyes. You're curious. Here, let me give you this one.
What? No! I can't accept.
No credit, huh? Look, this is a defective one. I wouldn't be able to sell it anyway.
Okay. Thanks.
Denante.
Hopefully no one sees me with this. They might think I've turned into an Untail fanatic.
Well, thankfully we're using it for something else, if it makes you feel any better. Also, as a side note, there is a set of pebbles, I think, that activate here that you can use to destroy the drone. And you can also walk around the stall to just ignore the whole thing altogether. Let's see. If you are sabotaging the machines, head to the arch on the right, meaning up here. And then use the objects... and then you'll grab that neon bulb, this right here. If you're playing fairly, though, you want to head to here and use the screwdriver on both of these. We'll start with the panel.
Easy. Ow. What the heck? Who designed this mess?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So you can't get to the wires directly, so you have to use the different wheels to disable the infophone. And the ones you want are the ones for 5
Okay.
and for 7.
Is this the... Did this...
And there you go. And then you can use the screwdriver.
Let's see if I can... There! Whoops, everything came off. Well, at least I got my button of death.
Got a button.
And it's even got a nub connector. Perfect.
And that's all we need here. So now we'll swing by home.
A beggar. Don't look at him. Keep your eyes to the ground.
Hello, my boy.
Oh, no.
Please wait. You live here, right? With the detective.
How do you know? Are you spying on us? I better call.
Look at me, boy. Do you really expect that from an old geezer? I'm alive right now because your dad stood up for me against squealers this morning.
He's not my father. Leave me alone.
Fine. Farewell.
Maybe I was a bit harsh. After all, I could be in the same situation if it wasn't for Brok.
Yep, plus you gotta interact with them anyway, so too
What did
bad.
Brok do exactly?
Long story short, I owed money to the squealers. They were ready for payback. He gave them quite a beating.
Did he? Offering help and risking his butt for free. That doesn't sound like him.
Maybe you don't know him that well.
Well, I know one thing for sure. In the end, he always either gets fooled or screws everything up.
My boy, the result never really matters. Only the intent.
If you say so.
Hello, Mop. I'm afraid I don't have much to offer, but do you need anything?
I'll let you know.
Very well. I'm not going anywhere. I can't, anyway.
Must be hard. Fire.
Does fire invoke something to you?
No, I'm just surprised. We hardly need to make a real fire nowadays.
Things change. In my time, everyone could light up a fire. Sometimes for necessity, often for fun. Then our society told us what to think. Don't make a fire, it's dangerous. Don't drive an air car yourself, it's dangerous. Don't go mountain climbing, it's dangerous. Every potential threat got banned.
What's wrong with that? It's obviously for safety reasons.
Safety. No one is safe in the current world.
Not here, for sure, but drummers are safe.
Are they? I wonder.
May I...
What are you doing, my boy? Burning that holy symbol.
Ah, I forgot. To me, it's just a plastic figure. I'll take my chances.
If it's important for you, go ahead.
The statuette has melted. Good.
It's still hot. I'll use that old piece of cloth to wrap it.
Yep, melted plastic so you can fix part of the thing that Clay broke.
It's all sticky. Better use it fast before it gets hard again.
There's no time limit on that, so don't worry.
I didn't intend to use that stove anymore anyway.
Oh no! Truly sorry. I didn't realize I had sullied it. Let me clean it.
Don't waste your time for an old fool.
No way. My old man always says, it's never too late to do the right thing. My mistake. I'll fix it. There. Like new.
Thank you. Now go.
Goodbye.
Alright, so again, to wreck the machines and or sabotage, in order to break Clay's machine, you need to go to Shay's garage and enter the water to get yourself wet, and then interact with his machine to break it. To break Stewbot's, use that neon bulb that I mentioned from Sector 56X on the ants. If you're playing fair, then you'll set up everything, but first...
Detective. Should...
We can also...
My very personal and totally outdated computer. Nobody uses anything that big. But that's all I have, so I gotta stick to it. Probably not the right time, but I could play in the virtual VR arena.
Graff can train with this program on the computer. It's not a simulation of true VR fights, so you can gain experience, but not money. But the important thing is you can gain experience here. So if you're going to be using Graff in any capacities for fighting, you probably do want to do this at least a little bit. In my last playthrough, I did have to have him like in a proper fight a couple times, so just bear that in mind. Graff is a lot more speed-based than Brok is. I should have figured that was going to happen, but I got past it. And then fell down a hole. He's a lot more speed-based than Brok is, so as a result, sacrificing speed for power. But he also gets 9 lives since he's in the different type of arena. So you should really logically be fine. The difference is here, money, as they mentioned, you can't get money. Money will actually give you health back, as you can see right here. I got a tiny bit back. And I'm picking some up from this. So just bear in mind that's how it works. The items are still the same. But yeah, if you're planning on using Graff for any fighting in the future, definitely gain some levels here, because he does not get a lot of instances to be able to fight in like the VR arenas and stuff like that in his sections, so just bear in mind you're not going to get a lot of opportunities to do this. as for what you take for levels, I kind of recommend the same thing I did for Brok, is initially go with strength.
Should I train him?
Because it will make winning the fights easier, and then grab health a few times. You'll probably grab health a little bit more with Graff just because he starts at a lower HP amount. But starting out, yeah, you're definitely still going to want strength over everything else. Oh, right. Dodge that. Hello. Once you feel like you are at a strong enough level to be able to win effectively, you can start grabbing the higher levels. I'm going to switch to 2. I feel like we should still be fine. I probably could have honestly started on 3 with no difficulty, but just wanted to make absolutely sure. Did not see those mines there. Ow. Feeling I was going to lose a life to D.
Should I train a bit?
Yeah, I think we'll do, since I did 1 once, I'll do 2 once more to get 2, and then 3 twice, and we'll see where we are at that point. Like I said, on my last playthrough, I only had to do like 1 real fight with Graff, and it was playing as Brok and just keeping Graff alive. but I did not train him at all, basically, other than, like, the required fights he was in for that. So if I find out he's in a much more difficult fight that I have to win, I want to make sure I'm capable of doing that.
Getting better. Should I train a bit?
Let's go for level 3. I do like having the ability to do this, not just to level grind, but like also, particularly when streaming, of like I actually get the chance to talk a little bit more. I love the voice acting and the dialogue in the game, so like I'm fine with not talking the entire way through because I don't want to talk over it, but at the same time, it's also not my typical style to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna be quiet for like 15 minutes and just like let the game play out. In Danganronpa, since a lot of stuff wasn't voice acted unless it was in the trial, I could still get away with not worrying about that as much. Some money. See if this will work. Once you figure out the pattern for dealing with the robot, he's not too terribly bad. I would say if you are training Graff, I would recommend being at least at 100 health for max health.
Should I train him?
Like maybe a little bit higher, but like 100 at minimum. Of having the triple digits helps a lot. If you're really going to take your time with it, I would probably get him to like 120 maybe, and then just go like raw strength from there. Because ironically enough, since he's more of a speed-based character, if you get his speed to match Brok, he's actually a better fighter as a result. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do. She didn't fight hardly like anybody in that. Alright. Can I get a hit on this guy or no? surprised I did not lose a life on that somehow. Yeah, as you can see now, though, like, we're getting substantially less levels out of doing the training. I'm going to do one more in 3, and if I feel like I can get another level out of doing 3 twice, including this, then I'll do it. If not, then no big deal. Because to be fair, on that last one, we barely fought anybody, so... Maybe if we actually get ones like this where we're fighting a bunch of enemies, it'll be a lot easier. Oh, there it is. I just find it a bit weird that you have to destroy the balloons in some stages. You can just wait for them to go away, too, but... Yep, we'll just stand in the corner and wait for him to stop. There we go. Alright. Also, I apologize if you can hear the dogs in the background. No, those are not my dogs. Let's just say if the neighbors don't take care of their dogs soon, I will be taking care of their dogs soon. There we go. Oh, if only that money counted. It's nice to have it as health, but, like, still. So, yeah, that was one that had a lot of fights. Yeah, I will do one more, and then I promise I will stop after that so we can continue.
Great! Should I train him?
It's just, again, you don't get a lot of opportunities to do training with Graff, so, like, you should really take those opportunities if given the chance. He's already at level 8 now, so we're set. He reminds me of a character from another fighting game. For the life of me, I can't remember who, but like one of those characters of like usually you're your own worst enemy in terms of like their speed is so good that like half the time the players mess up as him, they screw themselves over. They were just going so fast that they crashed basically. But I can't for the life of me remember what game that was. Alright. There we go. I got him up one more level. I'm good with stopping there. Do I want to go with... I think I'm going to go with health. I'm going to give him a tiny bit more health. Alright.
Getting better.
I am going to go ahead and grab that fruit, though.
I'll take another.
Just in case I end up needing it. I think we've shown this before, but you have to request money from Brok. You don't have any on you automatically. Also, about yesterday. Hey, thanks again for dropping by my place. My parents and I don't get many visits. I'm glad you're my friend. You know how the others are. I don't expect this to change when we become drummers. I think we might have shown that last time, but I figured we'd show it again. Alright, so we have got everything we need. Or almost everything we need. There's one more thing we need to grab. Which is back at home, which is this.
Hey, that's my favorite chip music band. They're giving away some stickers to promote their next tour. Nice. I'll take one.
We do actually need that. So the first thing we'll do is... not go to that. We'll put the melt plastic on this.
There. Not perfect, but that should do the trick.
Fix that.
Now I need an operator to give a shock to a certain someone. What could fit that definition?
Well, first, let's start with putting the actual force field down.
The force field perimeter should extend just enough to cover my machine, but it's not active yet.
And then we'll attach the button of death.
The trap is set. Okay, though the operator will be useless until the force field can detect intruders.
And then we'll put the detector in it.
Great, it fits. The force field should spread the detection so it's not localized to one point, but everywhere around. Good. Only one problem left. I need to target Clay exclusively.
Yep, that we need to back out for. And give him these.
Still around? What do you want?
I'd like to apologize about earlier.
Ah, finally, you're making some sense.
I'd like for us to take a new start. And I've got a gift for you. A pair of earbuds. You won't be bothered by outside sounds anymore.
Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. You're not trying to trick me, are you?
Of course not. Look, I'll wear them. See?
Okay, let me try it.
What?
I said... Will you remove those darn things?
Wait. I can't hear you. There. Convinced?
Give me that. Oh, yeah! A perfect silence. Exactly what I needed. What are you waiting for? Beat it!
I hope I don't regret this.
Nope, you won't, because that means we can keep him distracted. I did forget one more thing. I'm pretty sure this is back home.
Detective.
Actually, yeah, I know exactly where it is. It is... in the drawer here.
Is that flour? What's that doing here? I must have used it for some project.
Yeah, you actually need that for multiple things, not just what we're doing here. It'll come up again in the next chapter. Alright. Now that we've got that, use the flour.
Okay, just gotta be careful. There, I've applied some flour on his finger. He didn't feel a thing.
And now that we got flour, use the sticker.
Gently. Hopefully I applied enough pressure.
And there you go, a print, hopefully. And then you use the fingerprint on it,
Works.
and you're done.
A relief. Final step. I activate the force field. Perfect. My convoluted protection is almost invisible now.
Oh, is it working?
I'll know the answer in a few seconds.
Oh no, he's coming back.
Oh yes, he's coming back.
What? Idiot. Stubot, I forgot my socks on my chair. Bring them back.
Yes, sir.
I told you, Kitty. Accidents tend to happen. Again?
They do tend to happen, indeed.
Yes!
Oh my! Huh. Phew, he's just knocked unconscious. You sure were heavy-handed.
He started it.
It's almost time. The examination board will be here any minute now.
Okay. I did everything I could.
This is also the point that you would switch over to Brok if you did not do the police department section, for the record.
Now I just have to cross fingers and wait for my old man.
Look! Look! My parents! They're over there!
Did I get there in time? I did.
I'm here.
Also, now you can see Ott's parents when they said he was a mixed breed. You can see well, kind of, Brock's text is in the way, but you can see his parents right there.
Finally! I thought you'd never come. Quick, there's only a few minutes left. That was close.
Yeah. So if you don't make it in time, like, the scene will change slightly, but you have to do a favor for the director so that she'll agree to overlook your screw up, basically. If you don't, I think you have to do it for a different reason.
We made it. That's the important part.
But I'm not 100% sure about that. I just know you have to fix the screw up for him to get the points for his invention if you don't make it in time. But it is actually timed. I think you have 15 actual proper minutes, and if you don't get out of the station undetected, meaning you don't get frozen by Wes and you still complete the puzzle, then you can make it there, but you have to do that.
You don't realize. One more minute and all those years of work would have been annihilated. What's your excuse this time?
Yeah, so you can choose what to say here. I'm going to go with the truth.
My investigation took an unexpected turn.
Because as you can see, that's the best thing to do for Graff. Those little pluses that show up on the side, if it's your first playthrough, those won't be there. So you kind of have to make an educated guess on what would be the best. But now you can actually physically see it.
I ended up in jail. I had to escape to.
Jail? Are you a criminal? Is that what you're hiding from me?
No, of course not. I can explain.
Stop. I don't want to hear anymore. Don't you dare do that to me again!
I'm sorry. He's right. I need to find a way to redeem myself. Somehow. But it's getting late. I know. Grandpa always said, eating is the best stress reliever. I'll prepare dinner for him. The best food he's ever had. Nobody can resist my cooking. Now, let's see what I can gather. I forgot. I still haven't gone shopping. This is all I could find. Guess I'll have to make do.
Yeah, you can put in any combination you want here, according to the guide, and I do agree, because if you talk to him, he says he does like cheese, because the goat cheese is for Graff, but the recommendation here is to use the pompolos fruit, the goat cheese, and the ant burger, if you're not feeling confident.
Cooking time.
When he told me he was stuck in jail, was he for real? Probably. No reason to lie about something like that. But why? I don't like this. Maybe I should have let him explain. Huh? Of course, that's him.
Graff. I prepared dinner.
Well, to be honest, I don't feel like eating right now. I just can't help thinking about everything.
Come on. No one can think properly on an empty stomach. Please.
Okay.
Here, let me serve you.
Looks good.
You think so? I hope it is.
Yep, not bad.
I'm glad. We're running out of ingredients, so it wasn't easy to prepare something.
It's fine. It's been a long time. I mean, since we've last eaten together. Usually I'd either prepare a meal for myself or you'd leave me a plate to heat. It's not the same.
You're right. We should do this more often.
Yeah. About what happened.
Wait. Not here. This time, it's my turn to surprise you.
Not sure why Brok just got it. Well, I guess they just finished eating. That would be why. That was just a weird moment for it to pop up.
Follow me.
Where are you going?
I love this scene, so I'm actually going to straight up mute my mic and just let it play out. Well, provided the frames will decide to not drop. Is there anything? See if we can just wait for the frames to clear up here. No, I'm definitely dropping a bunch of frames. I'll just leave it on this screen real quick and see if I can mess with any electronics to turn them off. In fact, I can see one right here that probably is doing it. get it unplugged. There we go. Let's see if that'll help. In the meantime, I'll poke around and see if there's any other electronics and whatnot I can turn off. As I found out, having older electronics tends to mess with the Wi-Fi, so I will leave this right here and hop right back in a second. Yeah, it's still dropping frames, but we're nearly at the end of Chapter 2, and I usually split these by chapter, so hopefully when I end stream, I'll probably restart my computer really quick and then reload it, but we'll see how that goes. It was nice to listen to this music for a second, plus the dogs were being super loud, so it was a good excuse to wait for them to get their jollies out. Alright, I will go back to being muted and let the scene play out.
I didn't expect to climb all the way up here. Won't you tell me where we're going?
Right here. I wanted you to see this.
See what?
Let me ask the question properly. What do you see?
Well, I see trash, the polluted haze, despair, and misery.
Just as I thought. You keep looking at the ground. But you know what they say. Every coin has two sides. Raise your eyes to the sky.
The sky? Whoa! You're right. This is pretty.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. No matter how much our technology pollutes it, the Earth does its best to remain magnificent. You and your mom, after we met, we used to go here every evening. Both of us had busy lives, but this was our highlight. Each day, we would spend the little time we had talking.
Talking? Really?
Well, most of the time anyway.
I want to ask you something. Is it wrong if I can't remember her? Not just her, but my father too. forgetting my parents. Does that make me a bad person?
Of course not. Actually, to tell the truth, I'm the same. I have erratic memories of the past. Sometimes I ask myself, what did her voice sound like? What did her smile look like? If it wasn't for this picture I saved, I wouldn't even recall her face.
Yeah. I've checked through all the tri-web. Our family pictures, video clips, documents. They were all stored online in one place. When the national power outage happened, all our files were just gone. As if our entire existence up to that point had been erased. Not just ours, but the whole city. The only memories left are in our minds, and they're not even reliable.
You're wrong. Our mind is the most precious and trusty belonging in this day and age. There's a simple explanation to all this. We both went through trials and tribulations. Sometimes our brain tends to block bad memories as a protective shield, so we can keep living.
You talk exactly like Shay.
Do I?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could remember.
You know, I do remember one thing.
Really? What was it?
You. The fire was still burning. I was laying down outside, regaining consciousness. You were there, watching over me.
It's been a long time. Look, I'm aware we don't get to spend a lot of time together.
I know. Don't worry about it. You're doing what you can.
I wish things were different, but I need you to know I will always stand by you. Do you still trust me?
I do. Hey, I realized. I don't have any pictures of us. This view would make a good one.
Good idea.
Hold on. Darn, the camera is acting up again.
Let me do it.
Wait, are you sure you know?
Of course I do. There. Huh? Oh. Well, I guess I'll take another.
Don't! It's perfect.
Really? Okay. Here, I transferred it to you.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Uh-oh. Hello?
Bro, what are you doing? The fight starts in a few minutes.
Oops.
If you don't come immediately, I swear I'm gonna...
Hang on. I'm on my way.
Who was that?
I'll explain later.
Some things never change.
Yeah, really do like this scene. I'm actually going to let this one play. A, so we can hear the dialogue about time travel, and B, so it will again give more time for the dogs to be quiet.
I'm here. Ready.
Chill, bro. The fight starts in 10 minutes.
Huh? But you said...
I used my bending time capacity.
Bending time?
You were late, so I jumped back an hour to get you earlier.
But that's impossible.
Is it? We can imagine it, right? Doesn't that simple fact make it possible?
Now you're confusing me.
Okay. You're right, I didn't. After all this time, don't you think I've learned a thing or two about you? The only way to get you here on time is to never give you the right timing.
Ugh, I fell for it again.
Good thing you always seem to forget. Still, bending time. Wouldn't it be convenient? There are many interesting theories.
Uh-oh. Here comes Miss Science again.
Well, you've got 10 minutes to kill now, don't you?
Been a long day. I could really use a rest.
Oh, very well. If you prefer spending this time doing nothing over enlightening your spirit, that's your choice.
Actually, you made me curious. Enlighten me.
Good. First of all, let me ask you this simple question. What is time?
Well, it's some kind of measurement? Like, I weigh 220 pounds, and you weigh, how much do you weigh?
Bro, you're as clueless about women as you are of science, aren't you? Anyway, I see what you mean. Time is a constant, right? For instance, fixing this tablet takes me 1 minute. Meanwhile, you're up on the trash mountain looking down on my garage. When I'm done fixing it, how much time has passed for you?
Well, 1 minute?
Wrong!
What?
Time is relative. It can vary for different observers. In my example, it will almost be 1 minute spent for you. Almost, but not exactly. There will be a very slight difference, maybe just less than a nanosecond. It's especially true when you're higher, thus not subject to the same gravity, like you on the mountain. Think about satellites. The effects of gravity, as well as the satellite's increased speed above the Earth relative to observers on the ground, make their clock gain about 50 microseconds a day.
So, basically, you're saying that I could get older faster than you.
Exactly. Maybe less than a second faster in an entire lifespan, but the difference exists. It's called time dilation.
Does it matter?
Yes, because it means one important thing. Time cannot be dissociated from space. You know how every object has 3 coordinates, height, width, and depth? These are dimensions. Well, time is the same. It's called the 4th dimension. It's hard for us to imagine. Time is an illusion of our mind. If we can move an object into space, why couldn't we move it into time as well? But how do we do that?
Not the slightest idea.
By moving into space, close to the speed of light.
The speed of light?
Hey, have you been to school? Everyone knows that.
Now that you mention it, Grandpa and we often watch the stars at night. He told me that we observe them as they were millions of years ago.
Yes, that's because light is an instant. A star's light takes a lot of time to reach us. Right now, how you're seeing me is the only reflection from my older self.
Oh, so you're actually younger?
That varies according to your perspective. There's a delay. It's so tiny our brains can't notice.
But that doesn't make anyone travel in time. It's just looking.
Right. We're standing still. What happens if we move? Say you have a twin.
I do?
Of course not, silly. One bro is already too much for this world.
Hey.
But let's assume you've got one. While you're staying on Earth, your twin is traveling inside a spaceship at a very high speed. Years pass. One day he comes back. And to your surprise, he's much younger than you.
Hey, that's not fair.
But true. The twin has aged much slower than you. Time slows down or speeds up depending on how fast you move relative to another. So, in a way, we can say that the twin traveled to the future.
That's fine, but I wouldn't want to go forward in time. It'd be awful. All the people I know would be old or dead. Can we go back instead? Is that possible?
Notice what I said. To go into the future, we'd need to reach a speed close to the speed of light. Now, what would happen if we could exactly reach the speed of light?
Well, I guess we would disintegrate. Our body couldn't take it. Neither would our mind. We'd go crazy.
Possibly, but you're making a common thinking mistake. You wouldn't need to move straight forward to gain speed. A vessel could be moving back and forth, increasing progressively and ever so slightly, that the movement itself wouldn't be perceived by the mind and body.
You mean, like our reflection previously?
Yep. Space in the vessel would shrink, including all objects inside. And suddenly, bam! You reach the speed of light and enter a wormhole. From there, you get access to the whole world's history. You can land anywhere you want. Or should I say, any time. Exciting! Can you just picture it?
Right now, the only thing in my mind is a headache.
Uh-oh. We may need to go back in time, all right.
Why are you saying that?
Because it's time. Quick, in the cabin.
Alright, I am back. Thankfully, the dogs are not, because they were barking through most of that.
Who are you?
Your opponent?
No, it was supposed to be.
What?
Never mind. Let's rock, Croc.
You're
Darn! You blew my cover.
Shay, I gotta go.
What? No way. Not an option.
I can't hit a lady.
Well, I am one, and I'm telling you, smash her down.
Don't be a gentleman. I can handle you.
I mean, I'm getting permission from both of them, including the one I'm fighting, so I'm gonna go with yes. Besides, it's the 21st century. All that would do... Like, really, you're in a no-win situation here. Because either yes and you beat up a girl, or lost to a girl, depending, or no, and you're being a coward, not treating her like an equal. So really, you're screwed either way. Like, you might as well, like, respect their wishes and go with yes.
Very well. I won't hold back.
She didn't do as well as the last time that I fought her in that fight. Usually, she's a lot better.
Sorry it came to this.
You're a skilled fighter, but don't worry about it. I wasn't here for the money anyway.
Then, what for?
Goodbye.
Well, I won. What a day.
Fight over. 600 units. Shay will deduct 200 for Bolt, the robot we saved in the previous chapter.
Done. No one can withstand my fists of steel.
Congrats, bro. This should cover some of your debt.
Why do you always have to ruin the fun? Hey, what's that? Some kind of giant egg?
No touching.
But I just...
No,
Can you at least tell me what's in there?
it's a secret.
Ooh, a new invention?
Yeah. I promise this will change your life.
Let me guess. That's a money-making machine.
Not even close.
Then,
Take your time.
Well, bye.
Hey, you're making it sound like it's an everyday job.
Isn't it?
I'm risking my life for some credits.
Nah, you can't die.
What? Why are you always so confident I'll never get killed? Or worse, like this morning when you sent me to hack a border post full of deadly bots and lasers. Or when you set up that giant saw that I barely escaped from. I was lucky to make it out alive.
What a silly question. That's because I know the... I know you. I believe in you.
Okay. Thanks, Shay. You're a great friend.
And you're not very smart, Brok.
No problem, bro.
This place is dark. Let's move on. A window? A porthole? In any case, it's shut. Let's see. Well, I thought there was light coming out, but I can't see much of anything. Hey, wait. I can hear... Is someone there? I thought... The voices... They've stopped.
I am actually going to go ahead and save here. I'm going to save over slot 2 for that one. Alright. I am going to continue, so we're going to do Chapter 3 as well, but I've been very quickly going to